And hello, everybody. How are we doing again today? Another episode of the Mind of James. Pretty good week. Nothing too interesting in my life is happening yet again. Just the streaming's going good. We're making some headway over there. If you would have asked me if you would have asked me, like 5 years ago, if I was streaming and making content on the internet, never would have guessed it. It's just a wild ride that this has been on. Never in my wildest views would I think that I would get like 31,000 views on a clip on Instagram. Never in my wildest views. Never in my wildest views did I ever think I'd make money from streaming, playing video games. But like, that's the one thing that you just don't know about things, is that how it's going to come about or how it's going to work. You're just going to put it out there and see what happens. Let me put some nicotine in. I would have had no idea. Like, and I don't think any of us really do anymore. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I think a lot of people, kind of think that they don't know what's going to happen and they just don't want to try it. Well, you got to try it because you won't know exactly what's going to happen if you don't. And honestly, I'm very happy that it's turned out to be like this successful. Very grateful because like, I feel like I'm a part of something good. I feel like I'm a part of something that can be the best, be a helpful thing, honestly. Be a very helpful thing. Video games, you just have one of those things where you meet somebody thousands of miles away and you become over, like Joker and I. Joker and I met on an open crew galley back when I first started kind of getting into Sea of Thieves. And dude, it's been almost, I'll tell you, it's been about a year now since I've known Joker. He told me back this past week it was 11 months to the day, and like, it's been 11 months since I've known this guy, and I feel like that we're really best friends, and we're just good. Like, we're just really good friends. And and the same goes for this guy named Rick and his wife Allie. Like, his wife Allie is the admin to my Discord server. Rick is my sailing buddy on Sea of Thieves. We play games all the time together, and I just couldn't imagine it. I couldn't imagine like I said, I couldn't imagine it's gotten this successful in this short amount of time, because people will stream for months and months and months and months and months and months for little movement. But like, God has blessed me with a lot of movement. Thank you. And the only thing I could do is try and be a good steward to what he has given me. You know what I mean? Like, and to pray that I have the discipline to maintain it. You know what I mean? So I mean, and not a lot of people talk about this. Let's talk about it. You pray for something. You get something in your heart. You get something in your mind. Get something that you want, and you ask God for it. He packages it up and sends it to you. Now, here's the thing. He doesn't tell you when it's going to show up. He's not going to give you an instance of when it's going to show up. He's not going to send you a postcard of when it's going to show up. You have to remain on this thing called Faith Street. Faith Street. And the package will get there. What you asked for will get there on His timing. See, a lot of us go through life and we pray for something or we ask for something, and it's like, it'll be here in months. It'll be here in days. It'll be here in weeks. And it's not really how it goes. I remember when I bought the Pearl, I got to tell you, what did I have? I had a red Ram, 1500, just a single cab Ram. I bought when I was dating my ex-girlfriend back in 2009, 10. And I get to welding school. We break up. I move back home with my parents. Just one day, I wake up one day and I'm like, I want to buy a new truck. Mind you, I was single, living with my parents, so I could. And I was dumb. No one said, hey, maybe you shouldn't do it. But it worked out pretty well. I wake up one morning, I'm like, I want to buy a new truck. So I tell my dad, I want to go buy a new truck. So we get ready. We go up to King's Dodge King's Ram right up the highway here. I traded in for the Pearl. I trade my red Ram in for the Pearl. And prior to that, I want to say it was about a year prior to that, we went to the Auto Expo down at the Cincinnati Convention Center, downtown Cincinnati. And I posted a picture of a red Ram, brand new Ram. And the caption was, I'll have one of these. And within a year, I had one. Because I put the work in. The red Ram was starting to break down too. Things were going wrong with it. And it was just, everything just kind of lined up to where it needed to be for me to actually get a new vehicle. And, God put it on my mind. Go buy a new Ram or go buy a new truck. So I did. And that, it goes to show you that, like, if you put something out there, if you asking for it, it will show up. It will show up. So I have all of these, like being a successful streamer and a successful podcaster. Like, you put the time and effort and energy into something and you ask for it and you pray to God and you keep believing and you believe in that it's already here. You believe that you're working from victory and not for it. It'll happen. It'll happen. It'll happen. Now, there's few out there that they'll put the work into it and they'll do all the right things, post clips, do all the things, and they don't have it set in their heart to believe in it, and they never achieve it. So that's the biggest thing about it too, is believing in it. But it just goes to show that, like, you put it out there, it'll come to you. It'll come to you. It will straight come to you. So you just whatever you do, just give it to the big guy up in the sky and put the work into it. That's all it is. And now, like I said, you got to stay on Faith Street. You got to continue to believe in it. And you got to continue to believe that the package will be there. A couple other things I want to talk about. So let's talk about, over these past couple weeks, I've noticed that, like, whenever I get any free time to myself, I usually end up just doom scrolling. And the thing about doom scrolling is that it can be very helpful or very unhelpful. helpful in the sense that, like, okay, I am watching all this content, I'm taking it in, and what am I going to do about it? For me, sometimes just not doing anything and doom scrolling helps me recharge to get back at it. Um, but okay, at lunchtime at work, I'll listen to my Bible chapter, and then I just start doom scrolling. I literally just start doing, because there's funny things on there that just put, like, I could be in a bad mood and I just start laughing my ass off because of something, and it puts me right back into it. Other times when I'm doom scrolling, it is very unproductive because I'm not wanting to do anything afterwards. I just want to sit there and doom scroll. And you got to understand, I think it really pisses me off when people go, like, these phones are going to be the death of us. These phones are going to be the death of us. Take a nice dump without your phone, and you tell me how it's not going to help or how it's going to kill us. Seriously. Have you ever taken a dump without your phone? It sucks. It sucks. It honestly sucks. I could demand. I haven't taken a dump without my phone in years. Years. I mean, it'll kill. Like, I don't have the blood circulation for the legs anymore. I used to be able to sit there for like 20 minutes. Now it's like 5, and I start getting the tingles in the legs. So, I mean, that sucks. That sucks a lot. I gotta tell you, that sucks a lot, because sometimes just sitting on the throne, scrolling on your phone, nothing better. Nothing better. Sometimes. Nothing better. Sometimes. But, like, I think it's funny when people do that, because it's like, guys, seriously, they're embedded into our lives now. They're embedded into our lives. So just quit complaining about it. Quit complaining about it. Like, you have the ultimate choice to do what you want with your phone. If you wanted to just play solitaire or Snake or Arrow Away or Angry Birds or something like that, that's on you. But, like, if I want to doom scroll if I want to scroll on TikTok or Instagram or something like that, get some motivation, get some laughs, get me back in the game, I'm all for it. I am all for it. So it makes me laugh when people complain about it, because it's like, then, and sometimes most of the people that complain about it have the same phone I do. So it's like, you're on a platform complaining about social media when you're on the same platform. What are we talking about here? Can they be unhelpful and unproductive? Yes. If you don't use it in the right way, absolutely. But if you are doing the right things with it, being productive, posting, networking, you know what I mean? Great. These cell phones we have in our pockets, fantastic. People run multi-million-dollar companies off of a cell phone. Do not tell me that these phones are going to kill us. I don't believe it. I don't believe it one bit. I really, really don't believe it one bit. So, yeah. Next time someone complains about these cell phones, ask them to take a dump without using it. Just sit there. 50 Cent said it too. Try walking on a treadmill for 10 minutes without your cell phone. Try it. Without music, without something. Try it. It sucks. It sucks. Absolutely sucks. And I stand 100% behind it. I'm going to be on the treadmill on watching The Burnt Peanut. So every time I go to the gym in the morning, that's all I do is I put Burnt Peanut clips, a 30-minute video of Burnt Peanut, because, like, that guy makes me laugh hilariously. I love The Burnt Peanut. Let's talk about some video games. Been on the Sea of Thieves a lot, doing Hourglass and all that stuff. But, like, Hunt Showdown 1896, that's such a good game. That's such a good game. Oh my god, the gameplay is kind of slow, but the the PvP is amazing. I love it in that game. That game is so good. And then we got 007 First Light coming out. That's going to be exciting. I'm excited to play that. What other game we got coming out? Modern Warfare 4, Call of Duty. Now, out of the Call of Duties, I prefer Modern Warfare over Black Ops. I'm that guy. I just think it has a better storyline. Besides Black Ops 1 and 2, the Modern Warfare has had really good, really good storylines to them. They really did. So we're going to be on the lookout for those games. Other than that, man, like I said, until I get into a relationship and start dating and start taking a relationship seriously, I got very little for you guys, and I'm not ashamed to say it because it's just how it goes. Sometimes you just go through a dry spell on your podcast. Sometimes you just do it. Sometimes you just do it. So, and that's okay, man. That is okay with me. So, I want to thank you for joining me for another episode. Twitch.tv/on the level 162. And go check out trailheadcomedyfest.com. My boy Joe Buck is hosting a comedy festival in October. I will be there. We will be doing a podcast together. And hopefully I can get on some stage. Hopefully I can get some stage time. I wouldn't mind doing like a 5-minute open mic. So I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful week on the upcoming week. And it's May. It's gonna be May. But yeah, wish you all a wonderful week. Remember to fear God, keep his commandments, and I will see you on the next one.